tonight's video, we're doing yet another requested video as a follow-up to one of my previous videos, which was the hiking bag video. And in that video, a lot of you recognized or saw my medical kit, IFAC as some people call it. And a lot of you had quite a bit of interest in cracking this open and seeing what's on the inside of I call it my trauma kit. Now this has multiple purposes, but I do take this a lot. I take this on a plane whenever we're traveling. I take it on hikes. I take it hunting. Sometimes I just take it into overcrowded public places if I'm carrying a bag. Really just like to be prepared, and as I mentioned before, my wife is in the medical field and has a lot of experience with trauma and treating traumatic injuries. So she would be able to use everything in this kit, and I think I could use the vast majority of it as well. But let's crack into it. I don't think I need to rearrange the camera angle. I think this will work just fine. So on the outside, as you can see in this molly webbing, and it's in there a little tight, and I'm not going to take them out, but there's gloves in there. It's down in this. There's a pouch right in the top here, and they're down in there, and you can see them, the blue in there. So nitrile gloves. Always wear gloves, guys. If you're dealing with somebody else's blood, always wear gloves. You do not want to get a disease that's transmitted by blood. So the gloves, I got a pair of just tweezers out here. This is more for like general. On hikes, it's nice to have a pair of tweezers in case you fall and get a splinter or something. On the side here, we've got a cat tourniquet. And I know some of you guys mentioned in that hiking video that I should take this out of the plastic. I agree. I leave it in there because they seem to degrade a lot quicker when you take them out of the plastic. Like I have a few of these in vehicles and stuff. And when I took them out of the plastic, they started fraying a little bit more. They discolored quite quickly. All that sort of thing. And they don't last forever. You gotta replace them. So I think leaving it in the plastic is gonna make it last a little longer. And I know it shaves some seconds off, and every second matters. But I can see that this will crack open pretty easy when we rip this apart. So cat tourniquet for major bleeding. In this side, got some safety pins. You never know when you need a safety pin, a bandage, or a sling. So it's nice to just have those. They're easy, light, just clip right on there. Trauma shears for cutting clothing. Trauma shears, and these are super cheap. You guys can get these for next to nothing on Amazon or other medical websites, medical supply websites. You might even be able to get them at like a Walmart. And then on this side, we've got an Israeli bandage. And for those of you who don't know what an Israeli bandage is, it's a trauma wound dressing, as it says right there. It's kind of to control hemorrhaging, so it's got a pad on it, usually with a hemostatic, or maybe this one might not have a hemostatic, but a lot of them do, in the gauze itself. But it's a pressure applicator, so it's got gauze, and then it's got a gauze pad, and then it's got a wrap, so you can put the pad on this section guys can see those photos. This one's a little old. I probably need to get a new one. I can tell that this is stiffened up. See that picture right there? Kind of shows you. And this one does have a little clip on it, so you can like clip the bandage. Okay, now let's crack open. I'm gonna try to do this. So this is like one of those where you've got a tab here and you rip it open. I'm not gonna do that because it's so loud. I'm gonna try to unzip this slowly so I don't blow your guys' ears out. Sorry about that. Okay, so here's the inside. In the back over here, I've got medicines. So you can see I got burn cream, I got smelling salts, like the ones that wake you up quickly, or they're not smelling salts, but they're like smelling salts. Ammonia, yeah, ammonia. For waking people up. There's baby aspirin in here, there's anti-diarrheal in here, there's aspirin, Tylenol, some Band-Aids, ointment. I'm trying to remember what else is in here. I don't really want to get all of this out, but it's just medicines. There's some allergy medicine in here. And again, this is like a hybrid between a trauma kit and a everyday field kit, because I don't want to have to carry two kits. So I got all those in there, in that. And then I've also got a few more that I've stuffed in here just for easy access. So antacid, aspirin, non-aspirin, so acetaminophen. And you can get those packs online. I bought a big box of them. It's just like a big medicine, like a safety one that you would see on a job site. A few more Band-Aids here. There's the Benadryl for allergic reactions. So that is like an epinephrine, right? It's not an epinephrine. It's not that, but it is similar. So if you're having an allergic reaction to something, crush that up and swallow it just in pill form. But that'll help you with anaphylaxis. Okay. Another gauze. You're gonna see a lot of gauze in this because it's a trauma kit, right? If you get a large wound and you need to pack that wound, you're gonna need a lot of gauze. So here's another roll of gauze. It's the bulky 2. Then another small gauze. Another small gauze. And then you've got a couple rolls of tape. Different types of tape. Different types of bandage for dressing wounds. Over on this side, you've got the Dynalube. That's for... Oh, sorry. I got another set of tweezers in here. Just a backup set that I've thrown in here. These are Uncle Bill's Sliver Gripper. Uncle Bill's Sliver Gripper. And the pack, guys, as you can see on the front, is VanQuest Tough Build Gear. Not sponsored or anything like that. Just letting you all know in case you want to buy these. You can buy them as pre-made packs and then add to them, which is exactly what I did. So you're probably wondering what the loop is for. It's for the nasopharyngeal airway, right? And my wife would be able to use this. I probably would not attempt to use this, but this is for her use. This is if your airway's closing up. And that's why you need this, because you slide it down the nostril. Okay. Got a couple of iodine swabs. Iodine swab sticks, which make it really easy to sterilize a wound. It's an antiseptic. Got a couple of saline washes in case you need to wash out a wound. Have your in my vehicles and stuff, I usually carry an N95 as well. In my bug out bag, I have an N95. This is just more quickly deployable, and it won't fit in this pack. Let's keep going here. Face shield. It's a CPR shield, and you guys saw in my other video how I have a CPR mask that I carry in my hiking bag and my travel bag that puts on top, and then there's a tube, and you can breathe into that tube, so you don't have to do mouth to mouth. This is the same concept. Instead of that, this is just a piece of plastic that goes over your mouth. And a lot of this, like I mentioned, I don't remember if this did necessarily, but a handful of these items did come with this kit. But a lot of them I've also procured in other ways, right? Right here, I've got abdominal pads. So, these are just more gauze. You can notice that gauze is critical for your kit, guys. Gauze is critical because you have to pack the wound, you have to get the bleeding under control, and that's the way you're going to do it, is with gauze. Okay. Another gauze, another gauze, another gauze, another gauze. Here's a good one. These are C-Lox hemostatic granules. So this is bleeding control, hemorrhaging control. So controls moderate to severe bleeding, promotes rapid coagulation, temporary traumatic wound treatment. So if you got a cut or something, a deep cut or a penetration that you can't get to stop bleeding, dump this in. So you dump it in, and then you put a lot of pressure on it, pack it with gauze, and this should help slow or stop the bleeding. It's got some good sounds. I'm kind of leaving a big pile over there, and it's kind of driving me crazy, but we're going to keep going. I should have been more organized with this. Okay, next thing, hyphen chest seals. Hyphen chest seals, so if you get a penetration that happens to penetrate through your lung, you put one of these chest seals. It's a twin pack. You put one on the entry wound and the exit wound, and these are to allow air to come out but not to come back in. So if you've got a seeping chest wound, this is going to help you to be able to breathe, to get that under control. I've watched a lot of videos of using these. These are more prevalent for, obviously, gunshot wounds. So here it is right here, kind of the instructions. And I just recognized that these are expired, so I need to get a new pack. Well, glad I did this video with you all, because it's showing me that some of this stuff needs to be replaced, and needs to be replaced soon. I think there's a couple of these items that need to be replaced. In particular, these, and then the Israeli bandage, so I'll just have to order some more of those. You can just get them online. I've ordered a lot of stuff from North American Rescue. Try to support those guys over there. Again, not a sponsorship or anything. Skinny Medic online, I think, is affiliated with them, or used to be affiliated with them. Lot of good training on his YouTube video. I believe he used to be a paramedic. Sorry if that's not correct. He was either a paramedic or like a combat what's it called? Oh my gosh, like a combat medic, right? He was something along those lines. I believe it was a paramedic, and he does a lot of talking and training, or used to. I haven't watched him in a while, but that's where I got a lot of my good information. So I'm sure these are probably still good, but are you going to take the chance? That's the question. So yeah, I didn't even So that's it for that pouch. Lastly, I think we'll do a double check, but lastly, I think it's really smart to always have a glow stick or some sort of light source in your medical bag, because if you are out and you have to pull this thing out quickly and you're going through and you can't see stuff, you need some sort of source of light. You need some sort of source of light in order to be able to crack this and use it, right, to treat the victim. So I think that is the extent of what is in here. Here's the bag. You got Molly pretty much everywhere on this thing, which is awesome. I love it. You got these Velcro straps that come with it. You've got the medic patch, and then it's quick deploy, so you pull it like this and the zippers just shoot open. So yeah, I do love this bag. I was jumping at the bit. It's a little pricey. Sorry, Vanquest. But I think it's worth it. I think it's a good pack, and it's a very compact pack, and you can put it, you can put it in another bag pretty easily, and it's not too heavy. So, but yeah, that's it, guys. I do have other medic kits that I use, that I have in cars and such. Maybe in a future video, if you guys enjoyed this one, I will show you those as well. I believe I have 2 other types of medic kits, if I'm not mistaken. So I can show you guys that, those 2, because they're pretty nice, pretty cool. They're a little bigger. They carry a lot more, because I carry more in the truck, because I got the space compared to being in a backpack. So yeah, guys, I didn't do much trigger stuff in this one. I apologize for that. But there are some good triggers in here. Guys, as always, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps the channel out a ton, and we love to have you guys as new subscribers, new part of the family, more people we can interact with, because we love talking with you guys from day to day to day, and we love bringing you guys relaxing content that you can fall asleep to or just chill out to after a long, stressful day. I know how meaningful that can be, and how much it can really, correct your day. I know I've done that a lot where I'm having a very stressful day. I turn on some ASMR and man, it just chills me out. It chills me out. I'm able to come down a few levels, put the anxiety to bed or to rest, at least for the time being, and go upon my day. So we love bringing that kind of content to you guys, and I hope you guys get that same reaction from what I'm doing here. With that said, that's pretty much all I had, guys. I know some of you wanted to see this. I wanted to get it out for you. But yeah, when this video posts, it should be Thanksgiving here in the States. So, with that being the case, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Love you guys. You're awesome. I hope you have a beautiful time with your family. If you don't have a family, just remember, you are loved here on the channel, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. So happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys have a fantastic feast, and aren't able to get off the couch for a little while. And that turkey does its job and makes you tired as all get out, and you can get some quality rest. So thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it. Love you, and we will see you next time. Bye.